This song's called The Way It Feels. You're so good with words, nothing sticking around. I trust every time that it falls away. You'll find a way to be found. What's it gonna be? Holding on to see if it changes into something it never has been. Can rely destiny to see, can count on memory to complete the sequence just because of the way it feels. You're standing still in the hope that the moments don't move around me, forgetting that these were all just chances before they became the stuff of dreams that probably don't feel the way you think that made you feel. What's it gonna be? Holding on to see if it changes into something it never has been. Can rely destiny to see, can count on memory to complete the sequence just because of the way it feels. There's no waiting somewhere under the trees for you to hang on long enough till it's ready and going to bed, counting down the sleeps till it becomes all you hoped it'd be. Don't wait and see. What's it gonna be? Holding on to see if it changes into something that never has been. Can relate to see to see, can count on memory to complete the sequence just because of the way it feels. What's it gonna be? Holding on to see if it changes into something it never has been. Can relate destiny to see, can count on memory to complete the sequence just because of the way it feels. So my sister plays guitar. I'd say that'd be the main thing, because there's always been a guitar in the house. I guess I've always been at my house, always been the type we'd always have the radio on, always have CDs on, so it's always been around. And then I think we're about 11, 12, something like that. It was like basically got introduced, I'll say, to rock, I'll say, as such, and that pretty much changed everything for me. And after that it was a case of like I fell in love with the band Idlewild and everything changed. And that was when I literally started, like I say, my sister's got a guitar and I was coming along and saying, you know, oh, is this how you play power chords? And that was pretty much it for me then. And I just it was all the introduction of that type of music, and it was yeah, that was pretty much how I started writing things. And yeah, this song's called Something Real, and it's a new unreleased song. Can I just go and sit high amongst the trees in the rockin' that's been staring out for years, in the little bit where there's a break in the leaves? Sure, the sun's gonna set like that one on a summer eve. Will you shrug your shoulders and say to just do as you please? And sure, we've all got moments and places to live just as their own little dreams. So still trying to find it, and some of the feels like this that's real. So I don't expect you to understand. Come with your pen and paper in hand. Tell me this was such a nice little plan, and all of this is just part of my charm. Now there's a million things to do today, so what is this? Just a happy place. I'm just tired and this is all just a waste. Feeling more and more
escape. So still trying to find it. And some of it feels like this, it's real. So why does this require so much thought? 2 coffees in the morning that I waited for. The longer that I stay in the comfort of this bed and the faint distance sound of road noise, I'm realizing there might be able to push me out of this possible state of happiness and safety of knowing that nothing's being asked of what I might be trying to get out of this. So still trying to find it. Some of it feels like this that's real. And so still trying to find it. And some of it feels like this that's real. And so still trying to find it. And some of it feels like this that's real. And some of it feels like this that's real. And some of it feels like this that's real. Yes, some of it feels like this is real. And some of it feels like this is real. Will you shrug your shoulders? Say to just do as you please. And sure we've all got moments and places to live just as our own little dreams. Will you shrug your shoulders and say to just do as you please? And sure we've all got moments and places to live just as our own little dreams. Will you shrug your shoulders and say to just do as you please? And sure we've all got moments and places to live just as our own little dreams.
What is your songwriting process?
What is it lately? I think a lot of the time it happens, I take a lot of trains, and for me it's always on a train. It's the most relaxing time. I feel like, or if I'm walking, I do a lot of walking, so it's I tend to just have to be in the moment listening to something else. It tends to be like whilst I'm out and about, I'll be listening to something, and I just that's how I have to do it. I'll just kind of stream words out, and I am definitely a lyrics first person. So that would be over. It's like there's nothing better for me than just being on a long train journey and just rambling on something like that. I just currently have this one. I do prefer a notebook more than a phone, but when you have to use your phone, you have to use your phone. But it's just like this one document all the time, which just adding to it constantly. But it is just that, getting into that relaxed state and just listening to instrumental stuff. Usually I feel like it comes out more. I say, and like I say, go out and about walking, it just seems to just get you more in that headspace to do. So it's always that. I wouldn't say like I sit down to ever write a song or anything like that, and then I say the guitar and anything else will come after. The only time, but that's for writing lyrics. I think the only time it'd be different is like because I make a lot of stuff like it's I say on the computer, like I say like electronic stuff like it's I'll do a lot of that first and then just bring in whatever I've got later. So it is quite separate, I'd say. I definitely don't. I never find myself just sat with a guitar strumming. I don't know why I find it hard to do that anymore. I feel like I used to be able to, but yeah, trains, I would say, is the main answer to this question.
This song's called Seems to Be Happening Every Time. Seems to be happening now every time without. Seems to be happening now every time without learning. Could be the speed of the city, could be the person that I allow myself to be. Wow. seems to be happening every time. No learning or concern for any other part of mine. Couldn't care less, won't come to my rescue. And oh, please get me out of here tonight. Seems to be happening now every time without learning. Seems to be happening now every time without learning. Seems to be happening now every time without learning. Seems to be happening now every time without learning. Seems to be happening, hey, seems to be happening, hey, seems to be happening, hey, hey. Seems to be happening, hey, seems to be happening, hey, seems to be happening, hey. Seems to be happening now every time without learning. Seems to be happening now every time without learning. Seems to be happening now every time without learning. Seems to be happening now every time without learning.
I listen to lyrics when I listen to music, and it's I would love, and for me that it's, and I'm sure a lot of people say this, it is, I guess, somewhat therapeutic writing lyrics, because you finally, you're getting all your emotions out. And I'd obviously love for one day, in the same way I've done with other songs, so you've just heard like one line and it's just stuck with you. I'd love to, if someone did pick up on something that I wrote and they felt the same way. Like and it is obviously, it seems like such an obvious thing to say, but it's just that for me is what I would love. I'd love for someone to hear in it. And I mean, gosh, just for anyone just to ever take the time to ever listen to anything, is any of your stuff is good enough. That's the best you can hope for, and it just makes someone a bit happy. Like just that, really. But yeah, in the same way you do when you listen to something, just one day just you hear something and it just changes your day a bit, like that would be amazing to think your music could ever do that. But yeah, just hopefully just connect with people somehow. But yeah, to make them smile would just be nice. Yeah.
Good with words, nothing sticking around. I trust every time that it falls away, I'll find a way to be found.